Okay, we're going to be dividing polynomials. We're going to do them by long division first. So you'll be given a problem like this. It says divide x squared plus 10x plus 21 by x plus 3. And we're going to divide it by long division just like you did in elementary school with 3 and 4 digit numbers. Since we're dividing this number, it's what goes inside the house. So I've got x squared plus 10x plus 21 inside the house and x plus 3 outside the house. Now, when we're dividing polynomials, the first thing you want to do is disregard everything but just the first term of each polynomial. So I'm looking really at just this x and the x squared. And I just ask myself, what would I multiply x by in order to get x squared? And to multiply x and get x squared, you multiply by x. X times x would give me x squared. Now I'm going to uncover what I was disregarding a moment ago, and I'm actually going to do the multiplication. X times x is x squared, and x times 3 would be 3x. Now the next step is, I kind of think of this a little differently than I used to in elementary, but I think it makes it a little easier with polynomials. If you'll just change the signs on everything underneath and add straight down. That way we don't have to subtract, we're just doing addition. These will cancel, which is what we want to happen. And 10x minus 3x gives me 7x. And I'll bring down the plus 21. And now I do the whole process over again. So I'm going to disregard everything but just the first term of each. So I ask myself, what do I multiply x by in order to get 7x? Well, you would have to multiply by positive 7. 7 times x is 7x. 7 times 3 is 21. Change the signs on everything underneath. So whatever signs are there, you make the opposite. And add straight down. The 7's cancel, and in this case, the 21's cancel also. So there's no remainder. So my answer is x plus 7. Let's try another one. Let's divide x squared plus 14x plus 45. Let's divide that by x plus 9. So we're going to disregard everything except the first term of each polynomial. So the x and the x squared. What do you multiply x by in order to get x squared? X. Now we're going to take that x and multiply it back through. X times x is x squared. X times 9 is 9x. Now we want to change the signs on everything underneath and add straight down. My x squareds cancel. 14 minus 9x gives me 5x, and I bring down my 45. Now we go through the process all over again. What would I multiply x by in order to get 5x? That would be 5, a positive 5. Multiply it through. Again, this one's not going to have a remainder. I see as I change the signs on everything underneath and add straight down, everything cancels. So my answer is x plus 5. So that's basic long division of polynomials. Now obviously these were fairly simple because they were just trinomials. So let's do one that's a little bit more difficult. If you're given a polynomial like this, 4 minus 5x, Alright, 4 minus 5x minus x squared plus 6x cubed divided by 3x minus 2. Now the first thing that's wrong with this is that my long polynomial, the one that's going to go in the house, is not in a very good algebraic order. You must first put it in order before you put it in the house. So remember, you want your exponents in descending order. And if you're missing an exponent, for example, I have a cubed and a squared and a to the first degree, but if I were missing one, you might want to put a placeholder in because it will make your life a little easier. And we'll do one like that a little bit later. Okay, so now I'm going to do exactly what I did before. I'm going to disregard everything but just the first two terms. And I ask myself, what would I multiply 3x by in order to get 6x cubed? Well, I I would multiply it by 2x squared. So now we're going to do that. 2x squared times 3x is 6x cubed. 2x squared times negative 2 is negative 4x squared. Change the signs on everything underneath and add straight down. My 6x cubes cancel. Negative x squared plus 4x squared is 3x squared. And I'm going to bring down the rest of my polynomial. Do the process all over again. What would I multiply 3x by in order to get 3x squared? I would multiply it by positive x. Multiply that through. Get 3x squared minus 2x. Change the signs on everything underneath and add straight down. What would I multiply 3x by in order to get negative 3x minus 4? I would multiply it by negative 1. So I'm going to do minus 1. Multiply through. Now I'm going to change the signs on everything underneath and add straight down. And this time I end up with a negative 6. Well, 3x, there's nothing I can multiply 3x by and get negative 6. So this is a remainder. So I'm going to write my remainder as minus 6 over the original divisor, 3x minus 2. So that's your final answer. It looks like a kind of a messy polynomial, but that's because we had this remainder of minus 6. So that's how you divide with long division.